Hello everyone, my name is Erados12, and today we're back. Back with what, you may ask? Well, this is part 4 of the shotgun development, and today we are going to be adding some new shells in, as well as getting the double barrel shotgun, the 1894, to fire 2 rounds. So let's get started. Now, before we do that, I just want to show you something real quick. So, wait for it. It is going to take some bandwidth, so just keep that in mind. Okay. So now you should see it. So, yep, right. Hold on, guys. Alright, had to handle something there. So now, as you can see, if I click on Eastern Road, go to Loadout, select Partisan Marksman, or the Unit button, rather, and then select the shotgun. You can see, if we go straight to it, if we watch this, and yes, it does just that, just what you saw. I also managed to do this. Hold on, let me reload. Got the recoil into a better state. Earlier it was working much better than this though, because it was much higher. There we go. Now if we go forward, that's one issue we gotta fix if there's time today. If I go over here, should be able to kill this guy. Yep, got rid of him. Alright, so that was pretty good. Basically what you saw right there was something simple. I got the system to work properly. I got the animations running. I got the gun to fire with better recoil. Took a while, but we got there. So now, what we're doing next is going to be something bigger. We're going to be adding flechettes. So let's see if we have any flechettes. If not, we're going to have to take a break to get them. And yes, my nose is running. It's just... Here they are. Now I'm going to look for the flechette. Yep. Now this is a 2 3/4 flechette shell. Hold on, let me go back to it. And if we look to load, there are some shell pellets. Well, what do they look like? Well, we're about to find out. As you can see, hold on, let me find them. This is a shell pellet. It looks like an arrow. That's because it is an arrow. It's basically a flechette. So, yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rig this. So to rig it, we'll just have to do something like this. Take the flechette shell, duplicate it twice, and then we're going to call this one C1. We first copy the name and do workspace, that part, that size, goes workspace, yep, just like that. And then we'll do the C-frame. And let's see if that worked. Apparently it did. Now, we'll just put the part inside of the C1 and rename this to flechette shell. Or in other words, we'll just get rid of the 12 gauge because we know it's that. And we'll just do that. 2 3/4 flechette shell. And then we'll do this. And then we're going to do the shell load later. Right now we just need to get the cap out. Or actually, not the cap. Hold on. Let me find the full cartridge. Number 00 buckshot has cap, case, powder, primer, and round. So now what we have to do is we take the cap, put it out, and then case and primer will be renamed the same way. We take out shell because we know what we have. And the shell primer is the same way. We do the same thing here. Primer. and shell body goes away. Now this is going to have to be a little different. So what I mean by that is simple. You're going to have flechettes, so you're going to have to do this with the arrows. So let's see what we have. Select children, and as you can see there's a lot of wilds here. We can remove these. Oh no. I just heard something. Anyways, guys, powder is right there. And we're going to get rid of those welds. Just like that. Simple. Now we have a shell. So what do we do with the shell? Well, we're going to duplicate it. Get rid of these two because we don't need them anymore. And then we're going to go straight to, well, first we'll put the first one in full cartridges. Alright, put that in full cartridges so you can use it. And we're going to call this shell, or actually, we're going to call this round main. And, yeah. And then after that, we're going to look for the Spitzer, just to see if there's anything there. Nope, nothing there. As you can see, it uses the pellets. So now, we've got that. What we need to do next is the ejection, or effect of ejection. So with that being said, we're going to do the following. Take out the, well, actually, let's look at the shell itself. You can delete these pellets from this one. And the cap case. You don't need the powder. You keep the primer. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll get rid of this and the powder. And basically we're going to rename this to shell main. Perfect. Now we've got ourselves a flechette. Now we've got to add it to the system. So here's what I would do. Go to gauges, and I would add in 2, 3, 4, 2, 3/4 flechette shell, or actually just flechette. Yeah. And we'll take this, and we'll actually rename it to flechette, because it's more of a better name than just flechette shell. And then there you go. So now what we got to do next is simple. We got to find the system, and we got to put this in. So now we got that. We're going to add in this name right here. Hold on, let me just get the syntax right. So velocity should be, let's just say, maybe a tenth of this, less. So let's do the math in the console window. So 397, actually print 397.5 minus 397.5 times 0.1. See what that comes up with. Oh, we got a problem. 357.75. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a little less. Range is going to be the same as the buckshot. Or actually, it'll be less. Maybe like 1,000. Name, of course, would be 2 3/4 flechette. And shot amount should be 12. Spread will just be, just say 0.35. Something random. Alright, so that's how that works. And we got that. Now we just need to set up the magazine. So we have the mag down here. Now, what we gotta do next is 2 3/4 flechette. And then we'll take that, add that in to both of these. Now, flechette is a little more dangerous than, yeah, I'm gonna up the damage on that. Because it's a little more dangerous than buckshot. Was number range dot new. Instead of 18, you get 20, and you get 27 for the max. Hold on, guys. I gotta take care of something. I'll be right back. Oops, sorry about that. Audio was off. Anyways, we put in the flechette just like we were supposed to into the mag. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get some food real quick. So I'm still gonna be here. Just that I'm gonna have to probably turn the mic off because I'm gonna be chewing a bit. So hang tight. All right. So now let's get into this. So we have the Remington, right? So if I double or right click this and then go to customize, as you can see, I can choose between buckshot and flechette. I'll go with flechette. Go back. And let's just try it out and see what happens. Oh, wait. It says buckshot. Oops. Okay, now we get the idea. There's no sound from the thing, but I'm going to turn it on really soon. So, yeah. Just hold on real quick. So, I'm going to do this. Going to go straight to the shell itself in full cartridges. And I'm going to add in this. Actually, not that. I'm going to add in. Hold on, that's my mother. Again. Alright, let's just see what we can do with this right now. So if I go down here, there should be a mag section. Mag section is right there. As you can see. Got this number zeros or double aught buckshot. And it says round main. Now I'm gonna put this in, but without the pellets. Actually with the pellets, rather. So now we did that. This should be pretty good. So let's just see where this goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the sound so you can hear it. Well, actually, you can hear it. That's great. So I'm going to go straight there. And I'm going to probably select. Okay, there we go. I was just waiting for the spawn. So now we're going to go here. Select breach. Go here. Right click. Customize. Select the flechette. Alright. Go back. Okay, now this is flechette, so that's great. Okay, that hit something. I'm going to see if this hits him again. Dang, that was easy. Let's try that again. Just to see if flechette works. So Now this will be really good for breaking into doors with hinges and locks. All you have to do is just shoot the lock off. So, I kind of like that idea. So we still have the flechette. And I think there should be like an arrow effect. Okay, I'm just feeling this. Oh, what's this? See how far the damage goes. Yep, that's like 20, 27. If you get 20, it's going to be 40 damage. Oh, that's like 3. One more shot. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, try that again. I'm trying to see if we can actually get enough hits to actually do a one shot. I think it drops off at a distance though. So, yeah, that happens. It drops off at a distance. Okay, let's go straight to the, I'm going to try the castle. Try something different than the Eastern Road. Now that is an issue right there, that animation problem. But we're going to fix that probably in the next one. Or probably between the two. Because I'm expected to do another shotgun probably next time. But yeah, you get the idea. Oh yeah, that's probably a shadow. I forgot to delete it, so I'm gonna probably do something to fix that too. Okay, and where is this guy? I'm just wondering. Yep, as you can see, that's a shadow. It's supposed to be 60 damage. Yep, just what I thought. It would do that much damage. Only 2 shots. So flechette, as you can see, is more powerful than buckshot. So now I'm thinking this needs a special effect. So what will we do with that? Well, you're about to find out. So now, the next thing I'm going to worry about is probably getting in the other shells. So I'll probably have to do some research before we get into those, and I'll be right back when I have the research needed. That was quick. Quick death. So, anyways, let's stop this. And let's get to work on the rest. In a little bit. because there are other shells out there that we haven't really researched. The only one we have gotten research on before the stream was buckshot, which was easy to implement, and flechette. So, just to keep that in mind. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, so now I think I've done my research, and next shell we're actually going to do will probably be the ferret shell. Either that or the dustbuster shell. Well, the ferret shell sadly though has a problem. It uses tear gas. So I think I'm going to have to come back again once I have some more research done on the dustbuster, and then we'll do it. So stay tuned. Alright, so I'm back. Instead of doing that other round, the dustbuster, I think we will actually do the Brenica slug. I know it's a bad decision, but actually it might be a good one. So we're just going to do 3 shells today. And after that, we'll put in the double barrel option, and then we're going to do the effects. So as you can see, there's a shell slug right here. So that slug is actually going to be used for the actual round that comes out of the double barrel shotgun. So now we're going to have the powder and the case, cap, and primer. This is a Spitzer point, so keep that in mind. Tap right there. Perfect. And now we're going to take this and call it the Brennica slug. I made the other one more specific because it could be used differently. So now what we're going to do is the same thing as before. And now what we're going to do is space workspace cart cframe equals workspace Brennica slug get model cframe. Yep, I almost clicked that key, so gotta be careful doing that. I almost actually I did confuse duplicate in Unreal Engine 4 with duplicate in Roblox. It's Control D in Roblox. In UE4 it's Control W. Sorry about that. Anyways, we got that. And now what we're going to do next is we're going to call this round main. Now the Spitzer point is key. The reason why I say that is because that's going to be used for the slug. Slug is very different, it only fires one round. And yeah, you get the point. So one round means you're going to have some kind of Spitzer or, you know, round that comes out. And it's pretty dangerous. It's going to be like 40 or 50 something. You get the idea. This is the Brennica slug. And it's going to be put into this round. So, yeah. The naming convention for any full cartridge that is, or shell or round, in which actually is used in shotguns, is that its spaces are allowed. The only time they're not allowed is for actual rifle rounds and pistol rounds. Anything with a scientific or metric designation does not get spaces. Only the shotgun shells do, because you can't tell their dimensions at all. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to take the buckshot. Actually, we did that, the double lot. So now we're going to do the Brennica slug. Yep, the Brennica slug is there. Oh, and also the other one, which would be shells that have a metric designation from a tank. That is also included in the restrictions. So I can get rid of the slug. We won't need that at all. Bullshit is fine. So now what we do next is we're going to go to Spitzers, and we're going to put the slug in. So let's get the Brennica slug, and let's take out all the rest. Call this Spitzer main. Take the Brennica slug, rename it to Brennica slug 2 for right now, until we get it all right. Okay, let's do Spitzer main. And yes, C-frame. Well, should be size actually, not C-frame for right now. So the size would be space dot Bernica slug 2 dot slug dot size. Perfect. Now let's look at this. Okay. Okay. Spitzer main dot C-frame equals slug C-frame. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to check which side is actually the front. Front surface should turn around. Boom. Alright. Take that, move that back a bit. Scale that manually so that it works. Pretty soon, which is going to be in like 8 minutes, I'm going to take a break. So, keep that in mind. Bernica slug. Perfect. Now all we got to do is we got to put this in. So we'll take the Spitzer, make this a primary part. Take that, put that straight into the Spitzers so that it can be used as one when we have to fire it off, of course. And once that's done, we are good to go. Now keep in mind we will have to, oh wait. I think the round comes out, so I'm going to have to check that first. You won't need that at all. Well, actually you'll need the mag, so let's duplicate that again. So put that mag in there. Bernica slug. Same thing with this. We're actually going to fire one round and one round only from the slug. Now, in Star Wars, they have this thing called a slug thrower, which is an actual rifle, like they have in real life, but they fire a rifle round, a slug. Hence the name slug thrower. So, just a cool fun fact I wanted to throw out there. Just so you know. So now, I'm going to probably get the Bernica slug. If I can, I'm going to see where to put this. We did that. Let's put that in effects, just in case. But instead of having the powder and the slug, we get rid of that. And we'll take the slug. Okay, Bernica slug's there, and now we're done. So now all we have to do is just put it in the system. So that in that case, I go to gauges, and then we'll do Bernica slug, just like that. And we'll take the Bernica slug, put that in the system. Velocity will always be 4 times the amount of the regular shot. So 397. Hold on, let me do this. Print 397.5 times 4. And what do you get? 1590. range will be 4 times that. So it will be 4,800 studs. Name should be Branica Slug. Shot amount is always going to be 1 since it's a slug. Spread should be 0. And damage should be number range dot new 40 60, and then after that I'm going to make the penetration, since it's a slug, be 0.5. Simple. 0.5 since it can penetrate a lot, like no joke. And there's 3 minutes till break, so we got that slug, buckshot, flechette, and now the slug. So 3 basic rounds are in there. Next time we will put in the rest, and we'll probably do the 1900. Yes, you heard me. The 1900 shotgun is going in. And also the M1014 is returning too. But yeah, let's get that done. So we got that. So now all I have to worry about is the birdshot. After this, it should be next. Oh, and there's a smoke shell. I did not see that. Probably add a smoke system later. But right now, we're just going to do the slug. And the birdshot and the flechette. So. Now let's see if that works. So, first we got to put it in magazines. If I can find it. So I'm going to take this. Branica Slug. And basically what that does is it adds basically the slug to there. Who would have known a slug would have been in the game the proper way before we had this, but it wasn't as good. As you saw, I just deleted the last remnant of that. Not just to get rid of it, but, you know, it just isn't needed anymore. So, Branica Slug's there. Now all we have to worry about is just putting it in to the cartridge so that, well, actually the object or the definition is what I'm worried about. So if we go here to get bullet, if we can go down, self.name, perfect. So now we got that. So now we're just gonna find pellet. Okay, good. Let's press play. See where this goes. And then once we press play, we should be able to see a lot more. So, yeah. It's currently 1 minute and 21 seconds in. I mean 1 hour. Sorry, I keep getting that wrong. Anyways, we'll go here and we'll see what this does. So now I'm going to Partisan Marksman, change it to breach, go to breach, select it, customize it. Oh wait, we're missing something. Almost forgot. You have to put this in. So yeah, you do have to put that in. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, slug. Just put that in. And basically what that will do is it will add it as a customization option so that you can actually use it in game and see where it goes. So yeah, this shot goes very far. Like seriously, it goes far. So now we're going to action. Anyways, yeah. Now we got that. Go to customize. Check the Granica slug. Go there. And then actually get the deploy. Once we deploy, there's the Granica slug option. See how far this goes. Yep, that's pretty far. So now I'm gonna actually go up to this guy and see if I can shoot him from afar and get the shot. There should be a headshot damage multiplier in there. If not, we're gonna add one pretty soon. Yeah, that's pretty far. We're gonna actually have to solve that problem too, eventually. And I also have my pistol here. But I'm gonna use the shotgun. Yep. So let's see, are they here? Nope. They may be further away. But once we get them, we're gonna try this twice. I'm gonna throw a grenade. See if they're anywhere else. Actually, I got C4. It's gonna be part of the breach infantry's package is to use C4. Since they breach walls and doors. Hold on, let me... That was me. I should've... There we go. I'm gonna probably fix that too. So I can breach that. And yeah, that happens. We're gonna fix that. It's a pretty far distance. The Brenica slug is supposed to do that. Well, let's just try this again. So that we can get it done and out of the way. Because honestly, I want to make sure that this works. So, keep that in mind. Okay. So now all I have to do is just go to Eastern Road, like before, but I gotta add in the slug instead of the flechette. So if I go here, customize, Brennica slug, go back, deploy. Let me turn this up a bit. There we go. Now I can hear it better. Okay, there he is. Let's see if we can shoot him on the head. Oh, he noticed, he noticed. Whoa. I never thought this would be intense like this. Basically, it's a bullet in a shotgun shell. Let's see what happens if you shoot him in the head. So he's getting closer. Nothing happens. I had to shoot him like that. And yeah, the grenades don't work like they used to in the AI, but we're gonna fix that. They're gonna stick to it basically. Once I fix it, well, the stream or while I'm offline. But for right now, let's just worry about making sure the shotgun works, so that we can use it. Oh, we're out of rounds. I just remembered that. That's what happens when you run out of rounds. So now, I think we're not going to run the animation if it's empty. So let's get a new one. And let's do this. Yeah, it's another shotgun that I dropped. Let's see if we can get this guy. Gotta reload. I guess this is what happens when you don't come back after a while, for a month. There we go. It works better when you actually are closer. But, I think I'm going to actually put a multiplier on this. Anyways. anyways, let's go back up here and fix this. So the multiplier, the head should always, or the chest should be 1.5. This should be 2, and this should be 1. And the distance should be like, let's just say 0.3. Since we're dealing with shotgun shells. And they're usually weaker. So, yeah. Anyways, you get the point. Yeah. So now, let's just see where we at. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to Partisan Marksman, the breach, and let's just see where this goes. Oh wait, this is using the buckshot. Forgot I'm using the wrong shell. And now it broke on me. I don't know why that happened. But, never fear. We're gonna get through this. We've almost got 45 minutes left into the stream. Because I am ending this at 1. Just so you know. I'm going to end it directly at 1 o'clock. So now, I can get this to work. This time when I go to loadout, instead of just selecting anything, I'm going to select the Vernica slug. Customize. Now to deploy. Now I got the Vernica slug and everything needed. Oh crap. Was that the torso or the limbs? None of the above. I missed there. He knew it was coming. Yep. Penetration didn't do too well there. I'm just gonna keep finding him. Alright, now where is he? I think he is right about... Yep, there he is. Shoot him in the head. Actually, let him go past. I got a plan. Let him go past me. This is just a test. Weird. Okay, it works. So basically, if it's 2, then something happens. So we're gonna see about this again, just to see how it would work if we tried something different. So keep that in mind. So we'll go back. Okay. Got the Bernica slug again. So now we're going to see, alright, what happens. What happens next? How do we kill this guy? At a distance. Because my aim can be a little weird and a little off when it comes to AI. Especially when they move a lot. So. Okay, I don't see him there. I don't see him over there. I just love doing that. Making the walls fall. Let's see about this one. Gotta get closer for the shot. So. Yep. Oh wait, what was it? Oh yeah, there he is. Mr. Ray Sunshine. Gotta reload. Only use this if you have the shot. If you don't do it. That must have been the limb. Yeah, that happens when there's like bouncing around and stuff. Like Roblox physics is not that good. So I'm actually going to try something else. But yeah. You get the point. It works. It's just that the damage it just has to be different. And you have to have really good aim to fire a slug. So, yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it in terms of the shells. Now, the moment you have been waiting for. The double shot. So, first thing I'm going to do to set this up is I'm going to provide a projectile type. So let's go to gun equals hold on, wait for it. There we go. And put in the function, this is what you put. Times. I'm actually going to get rid of this line because we don't need it. I was trying to see if I can up the recoil. But I'm not going to do that. So, for I, or actually just do this, equals, actually I equals 1. Alright, and times or 1 do. And basically what this will do is it will be used in the barrels. So instead of current main index, if main data get, hold on, let me just put this here. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, guys. If you heard that, I truly apologize. I guess I forgot to take my medicine, so. Anyways, let's just get back to it. So if main data get, basically what this will do. You see here, this is the gauge index. The gauge index is basically the gauge you're using. If you have one of these, and that means you can fire a double barrel shot. So now, right there. And basically what this will do, if there is a gauge index, current main index will equal this. Oh, and by the way, there needs to be another thing. If this is a single barrel shotgun, and main is greater than 1, a number of main parts, then we'll do current main index equals I. And then what we do here is, yes, the recoil goes up. It's going to be weird. Just bear with me. Okay. So now we got that. Perfect job. So now what we're going to do next is going to leave it there. Just leave it there. And we're going to see if it works. So where am I? Yeah, we did it. I think. We're going to see. Anyways, we're going to see if this still works. And then we're going to add in the part where we actually use the middle mouse button to fire. So, yeah. And the key code should be there too. Like if you activate it with the middle mouse button, it's fine. All you have to do is just activate it. So, let's see where this goes. So Eastern Road. And in fact, I'm supposed to actually put something there. Yeah, it's firing from the other barrel. So what we're going to have to do, for sure, is we're going to have to actually, like, use this a little differently. So what I actually mean, well, you're about to find out again. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix something. It works, but you're going to have to actually make sure that this is different. Gauge shut. It's going to be a parameter. And it's only activated when you actually like have times over 2. Or actually, yeah, you know what? I got an idea. Times and times is greater than or equal to 2. So we don't need that. And basically, when we go down here to, let me find it. Mouse button 1. Okay, and then enum.keycode. Mouse button 2. Actually, mouse button 3. My bad. Mouse button 2 is the right mouse button. Shouldn't be that hard. Mouse button 3. Check. Now all we have to do is just provide some extra parameters. So the times would be, let's just see. Current item dot settings dot fireable working barrels. And we're going to take this and we're going to go back. And basically what that does is this is basically working barrels. Meaning how many barrels are actually going to be fired at that one time. So let's see if we can actually put that into the gun. Specifically the settings of the weapon. So I'll go here. I'm going to add in working barrels equals 2. And then we'll do current. Actually, no, not that. I dot key code equals enum dot key code. Oops, it's not key code. It's user input type. I am truly sorry about that. User input type that mouse button. Oh wow, what's this? Okay, mouse button 3 and working barrels or 1. So basically, this is what this does, and this is for the final time. When you have the user input type set to mouse button 3, which is the middle mouse button, can't hear it, but it's there. It will be working, like it will just use the working barrels. It will fire 2 shots or more, depending on what the value is. But if it's not, then it will fire only 1. So, yeah. So let's see. Run mode equals function. So if we go up, actually firing API. So if we go up to the firing API, fire gun should have some arguments there. And yeah, pass those in. And then first thing we're going to do here is we're going to adjust something. So now we got to go to run mode. So now what we do with that is we pass them in and we use them. So now what we got to do next, we got to find the fire modes, which is a gun object. You know it should be in configurations because we're going to change that. And we're going to actually put this in. So I'm going to go to semi. This is only doable in semi-automatic. And we're going to do just like that. Local. Local arcs equals okay, so then we'll take the arcs and do table.unpack arcs, and there we go, finished. So now let's see if this works. Now before we get into that, I just want to make sure everything works. So let's just play it, and then once we play it, it should work. So now we're going to see if this works. And when we do, we're going to press the middle mouse button. Now, if it works, it should fire 2 shots from both barrels. However, it should only fire 1 if we press the left mouse button. So let's get into that. Okay, loadout, infantry. Oh, that's the unlockables. Breach. And we're just going to use the regular buckshot for right now, because I don't feel like using anything else. Alright. Whoa! What did that just do? Did you hear that? Or see that? Hold on, let me try that again. Dag. It fired 2 shots. Have to load it back in. It works! I am actually surprised that it works. Wow. So now we'll just see what one mouse does. This one. I just love this. I just love this. This makes me smile just right now. Now watch this guy. Oh, got him! Man, it never fails. That was an easy shot, but yeah. You get the point. It works beautifully. And I like that. And the thing about this is that this stuff usually does not work the way it works. But we got it, it's done so greatly. Man, this feels good. This feels really good. Because honestly, just seeing that, it it just makes me smile. Like, let me just show you what I mean by that. I'm gonna try doing it from the exterior and see if slugs even work. Because that was fun. So now what we gotta do, we're gonna deploy. So now we got that. Oh wait, is this the guy? Yep, it is. Let's follow him without being spotted. He could have seen me, but he didn't. I fired two of them off. Did he get hit? Yeah, he got hit twice. Or once. Only one of the slugs went through. Oh, okay. He's in his defense mode. Got him again. He's trying to kill me now. Whoa, it just missed him by a mile. Oh, got him! Ha! That was fun. One more round. And after that, I think we're finished. Yeah, it's almost 12:45, so yeah. The double barrel shotty just works beautifully. I mean, we came so far for this. I'm gonna try this with the flechette. Let's see where this goes. But it looks mighty fine. Look at that. Just look at that. Gotta be careful when climbing this ladder. This is a hidden Easter egg. Just so you know. I mean, it looks nice. As long as we don't fall down, we'll be fine. I could easily get fatigue from this, but I don't think we're going to get that today. But man, the flechette, the Brennica slug is just really good. We're almost there. Just bear with us. Pretty soon we'll be at the top. And we'll have to like dismount from this. I wish there was a way to climb, but there isn't. Currently. So, waiting for myself to climb up. We're really high. This is the highest I've ever been on this map. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we're up there. Wow. Just look at this place. I've always wondered what this part of the map was. This is the flechettes. Anyone would be dead if they came within that range. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's no rounds in the gun. You can climb, but you can't come down. Oh! Ah! That was fun, though. We actually had a lot of fun doing that. Anyways, let's get to the meat and potatoes. I never thought I would spawn there. But we did. Now, what happens if I shoot these two? Yep, they go out. This is a nice shotgun. I like the shape of it. I like the way it feels. I could do that. Or I could do this. You heard that twice. Oh, I know where he's coming from. I got him. Oh crap, I'm out of ammo. My bad. Now I gotta use my pistol. Got him. Alright, that's it. So. Okay. Now, to recap what we did today. Since we are ending early due to the fact that we did everything we came here for. We got 2 shells into the gun. The others 2 that I'm going to have planned for next week are going to be the gassy smoke shell, 2 gas shells, a ferret shell, and a smoke shell. But we got 2 shells in, the Brennica slug and the flechette. Now, the rest is going to have to be done later. Right. The other thing we did was we got it to fire from both barrels. Shockingly, it works. I am quite happy with that result. However, we're going to have to fix a few things while we're offline. So, there you have it. But yeah, we got that done, and we got the moment you've been waiting for, which is the 2-barrel shot. You can see it. It works. And it works so nicely. So, I'm actually impressed at what we did today. Anyways, my name is Zerados12. I will see you guys next Friday at either 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock. And, yeah. So, cheers.